You're shout out to Mo motherfucking three. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, Mo motherfucking three. I couldn't figure out for a minute. I just couldn't figure it out. They kept making mistakes. And the kid and the amount of the kids. And so I was playing coy, you know, but it was the way they were sending me stuff. I'm like, hold up, is this the same person sending me stuff? And then the way we can um, communicate when there's communication and everybody has the same communication that people want justice for move through. But I mean, I don't know shit. I mean, just straight up, I don't know anything. I stay in Philly. I try to tell people that the Third Circuit is talking about, yo, you can legally carry a gun even if you're a felon, and then five come, you know, the Fifth Circuit come with it. I think, matter of fact, maybe New Orleans come with it, and then the Fifth Circuit came with it, where you got a right to bear arms to protect your family and all of that. Y'all keep getting hit. See, I've been watching when Dane Calloway was putting out videos about how some people may not believe in weather manipulation, but I do. So I believe in weather manipulation. I was in the military. Uh, you don't hear? Do you hear about Air Force? Anybody in the Air Force and them like really going to war, except from a long time ago. Other than that, you know, but just as people can be followed all around in the city and all of that stuff wherever you go. Yo, it be jokers in the helicopter up there doing shit too. It's just what they up there doing. They looking at you, spraying some shit down on where you at. you, don't, you don't know what the fuck people doing up in the sky. But like I said, I don't know. Not ain't even like I said. The Holy Writ says you can't get out of there. So you got every millionaire, billionaire, and all of that shit be participating in a whole bunch of bullshit. I put in Paris. I put in yesterday. I was talking about niggas in Paris, and then I was talking. Showed you. Well, I ain't show you, but somebody came up on the screen and boy, black boy with bald head comes up the Dark Lord. I mean, every time you try to trap me in something dark, yeah, a dark place. That's what I need. A dark place. See, we went into the birds. We went right into to the right into the Saints. right in their hometown. Ain't no Saints come marching in Philly. They ain't coming to Philly and marching in. Ain't no Saints because we the city of brotherly love, meaning yeah, they got a whole strip, 13th and Locust. Yeah, it's nothing but gay people. Right. Yeah, gay people. So it's not hard to find who you want to find. Yeah, we gonna be at that parade. No, I don't do the numbers thing, but some of the stuff you can't deny. You can't deny some of these things. So today, when Chris made a post and like, yo, y'all all on live doing this. So I made a post. This is what he saw. This emblem right here. BN. And this is an eagle. I don't give a fuck what color they wear. None of that. this is this is a bird. A birds of prey. And so is the temple owls. We birds of prey. The other, oh, Baltimore. Baltimore. Yeah, they birds of prey. Now, when it comes down to justice, the first courts were in Philadelphia. They were the first courts, the oldest courts in there. So when they say something, motherfucking the Supreme Court listens. Everybody want to attack Philly, but for the most part, they get it right here in Philly. So I was playing this game, and I'm telling you, I'm just people not understanding the importance of AI. And when I say AI, like just look at the channels that's using AI and how I told y'all that Ratchet TV was using AI to cover up this woman that he was beating up, was holding hostage, but he was using AI to cover it up. So now you got creators of games that have AI to play you in that game. Either if you gambling your money away, and gambling meaning, yeah, you go on to something called FanDuel or some shit like that. But then they got other games that like you like to shoot shit, so they want you to buy special bullets to knock down, you know, whatever you hunting. Even those games adapt to you how you play, and you'll actually be playing yourself sometimes. And then if you beat yourself, if you beat yourself, or if you pay some money on those games and then push a button like and to make a sound. It the game itself would just start letting you win. Is that gambling? If you buy those drinks and do it, is that gambling? I was listening to his music, to MO3 music, and I remember he was saying how he goes down 635 with that iron, but somebody had to change his whole thing, make him go down 35 without the iron. So he couldn't go down 635. You know, he got the jammer. Go down 35. He still probably thought in his head he got his jammer. He don't got his jammer. When I tell y'all about this copyright case, and I'm sitting here listening to his music, if y'all don't hear Michael Jackson's thing in that, if you don't hear Michael Jackson's music in there in the song that I be playing, when he actually doing Michael Jackson dance and everything, and it's talking about the boots. Michael Jackson is one of the only black people, or of whatever original American that he's from. He's the only one that try to tell everybody the truth. He bought. I'm telling you, this man had the Beatles catalog. He owned. He owned more people's catalog. I mean, in the whole joint. Why you think I was putting up? You know, he named his son Prince and his daughter Paris. I don't know how them kids got here. They ain't my business and all that. Well, no, all that. But who was over that? That you know who was over that? His mother. And no matter how old she was or whatever, his mom was over that estate. Didn't Michael Jackson die or supposedly die in uh, 2010, wasn't it? And that's the same time the Empire come up, buying up the rights, everybody's music. And now the whole big thing you hear is everybody talking about publishing. They publishing rights, they ain't getting paid. I'm hearing about the old jokers calling their labels saying, yo, my producer didn't get paid. My DJ didn't get paid. How many fucking years is this supposed to be before just one person wake up and say, man, fuck that, and just did the right thing and made the papers right. They saw the snake and made the papers right. The thing is, who was close to him? And his music, the man, he admits, yo, he. I saw a video today, and they said a person said somebody was celebrating the Dallas win. It's a nice video, but how can the people that's close to him, not care? We don't know what. Listen, you see the title. Yo, I didn't show. Did I show y'all the paperwork from the GRC case and how they just? Yeah, that case is getting held up now. They found all them guns. I can show you a rundown of all of the guns with the serial numbers with jokers on forfeited, but the case still open. But Hurricane Helene came in. I talked about this yesterday. In the route, and I'm telling you, weather manipulation. That shit come from Texas. They come from Texas. Texas got a lot of weird shit going on down there. I mean, ain't the place, you know what I mean, you want to be, because it seems like people just think different down there. Like they're a different part. But most people don't know history. Texas wanted to be its own republic. It used to be the Republic of Texas. And they didn't want to be a part of the Union. Man, don't nobody really give a fuck about no cars. I'm trying to tell you, you can those at a dime a dozen. But everybody gotta hustle. Everybody gotta eat. He was going down I-35, supposedly going down I-35. So when I see these games that I play, I know the games that other people play, because I bet you none of y'all remember this movie right here. Let me share my screen with you. If y'all remember this movie right here, they was hunting Ice T. And then Ice T, he played there. Yo, they was hunting him. A big corporation. They was hunting him. They was hunting him. So I look at the games that I play. I play all types of games, and I keep noticing the privacy notice keep going up. I'm like, yo, they want to know more about you when you pick these games. Now you got to think, there's people that's putting the games out for you to lose your money because you gambling, or for you to lose your money because you think that you're going to win some prize. And then there's those that want you to play some silly ass game to earn money, extra money, play solitaire or some shit like that. it's just funny how on the game that I play, the shooting game that I play, yo, that shit got it. I killed the game, and then next thing I know, talking about like season 6 or some shit coming up. I guess people ain't never just expect that somebody could actually run like the government, run like any type of company by themselves, and have people that just would help them out. And that's what I did. I was staying up all night watching all your channels. But let me tell you how easy it was. It was easy to look at one person and see that they had a certain amount of people following them, but they wasn't following none of those people. And then I looked at their last name. I disagree with this part because with paragraph 23 and the case still being in court, it has to come out. They're gonna have to, what they gonna do, shut the fucking court down? Have you ever heard them shutting the courts down? Except for COVID, I think they shut the courts down. But have you ever heard them shut the courts down? Yo, most times when them judges don't be sitting in the same room making a decision on the same case. That shit come between them. They write what they want to write, and then they say, then little order might go around to all of them. They get through an email, and like, yeah, sign that bullshit over. We don't want to hear it, or yeah, procure him, everything. You got to know the languages, like fucking lawyers, and that's who run our country is lawyers and doctors too. The LLC. I know that LLC so well. And I'll say long live three. The only reason why I started saying it because three is the third letter in the alphabet. And then I understood about the taxes and raindrop, whatever that nigga name is. Yeah, that's the part you fucked up on was taxes. You just formed a company, and I'm watching you to the companies involved and when they're being formed and who they trying to go down to. Miss 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 Nicole has a um, her thing up now, but I believe that somebody always going to be watching and somebody's always going to try to. Um, Undermine it. So the fact that the Third Circuit ruled And then the Fifth Circuit ruled, and that was 35. So that equals 35 or 53. If you look in the mirror, looking at yourself in the mirror, or you put 53 in the mirror, you get 35, like I-35. But about around our 50s, we start looking at ourselves in the mirror, and we feel different about things when we was 35 years old, looking at ourselves. Michael Jackson wrote a song on that. I'm looking at the man in the mirror, and I just told you, and I just learned a lot of this about Michael Jackson and the deal that he had, like with Eminem, because Eminem talked about Michael Jackson. Yo, he went out and bought the fucking company. He bought that company, and then he squashed it, even after he went to court and lost. He just bought the company, and so when he bought the company, yeah, he shut Eminem mouth right up because he owned his publishing. He owned the publishing to the Beatles. And Michael Jackson signed with Sony. They had supposedly had a deal. His company was ATV. These people talking in their music, but behind the scenes they're making deals. Those deals supposed to be honored, so the shit shouldn't come up missing, like in the Dallas case. All this shit come up missing. But the thing is, there's something in the court, copyright. And let me get back to me saying that Crisco puts up um, a post, a little short, of some young people. You can hear the gunshots coming into the house, and he like, yo, y'all tripping, showing, you doing this online. My thing is this: you streaming it, motherfucker. If you wasn't trying to tell or whatever, why the fuck is you streaming it? And then people just start, as soon as he say it, people just start commenting up there and start naming people names. I'll show you one thing. And it comes down to right to protect yourself. Somebody taking that right from you, acting like they're a fucking court. And in this case, the person that did that, or person that admitted to that, that's it. Say rainwater in black and white. I don't give a fuck who he know, what party, what he part of. Nigga, it's another person saying that you was a part of it. It's a lot of people that knew that you had something to do with it. And all of that shade you was trying to throw towards the family and all of that bullshit. Yo, take your motherfucking hickeys, nigga. Because if I think what's going on, what I'm going on, and I think that like, you're still trying to collect any way that you can. to pay empires money. Yo, nigga, you better go take that way the way you need to fucking go. Go call one of them, cause I know that 325 didn't help you. But what this case showed was, yo, the bank secrecy laws, yo, they was all violated, all in this whole case. All these channels was violating all of these laws. They didn't even know they was violating. They probably didn't even know it. They was violating laws, putting out information that they shouldn't. That's why I tried to be judgmental on what I was putting out, not to break the law and anything that I was doing. And we ain't do the Cash App shit over here. And when I did, shout out to Scorpio Problems. When I did do that, what y'all do? I went right to Mr. Charlie and told him, yo, he doing this and he getting this many views. And then you had those that was going to say, yo, this motherfucker is, yo, look what he putting up on his site. Look at these paper, this paper. And that Rainwater came over here and said that shit. If you ever watched that movie, what what they call it, the Django or Django? Django. Yeah, that nigga, because I'm going to say the word nigga. That nigga was a bounty hunter. He wasn't a slave. Working with that white man to get, go get motherfuckers that killed people. So they was trying to get that bag. It looked like it was a fucking act. Yeah, it looked like it was set up. But for that to happen, yo, you got to tell me you got to have some corrupt ass judges down in um, Texas, or it's the other side. No, they put that funny bullshit in the MO3. They putting that shit up there, and so we can see that bullshit and letting it play out in court. But I think that the fact that that was being played and then they actually named certain YouTubers, yeah, showing these YouTubers, yo, people know y'all names. The court, y'all names is in the court. My name ain't in no court documents. All I did was send legal documents to you and told you so everybody know how our relationship was going. Like, hey, if you don't want to sign an NDA, but I could tell if the NDA was broken or not. The key thing is to not make the same mistake twice. When I put up that stuff and I was looking at um, those text messages with Ghazi and that guy, I mean, I don't know Ghazi. I just saw that, damn, these motherfuckers had each other's phone number and they texting each other about this music. So I'm like, damn, it's almost like they was on a first name basis. But and at a certain age, let me just say this: my joy is in watching my daughter accomplished something that I didn't accomplish. And that's to finish college. But I don't go for college. She wanted to go to college. That's all I want to see her finish college and she graduate. And then people could play all this talking this shit on this internet. And then people could think I don't know who they are or whatever. Motherfuckers could come on here talking about, yo, I raped your daughter and all of that shit. Nigga, don't get yourself hurt. Cause I don't mess with people, family. You said it out your mouth. The problem is with me and you. I don't use nobody else's nothing. The problem between me and you. I don't give a fuck if you a cop or whoever. I don't have to call nobody and say, yo, I need you to do this for me. I need you to do. You ain't gonna hear me saying none of that. You never heard me say this on this motherfucking on here. Period. People help me because they wanted to. And shout out to all of those people that stood with me to this whole time. Who I've been trying to figure out who the hell are you and why are you helping me? And are you lying to me or not? Are you trying to steer me down the road? But I just stayed straight, the way as straight as I could. But I'm still looking at the numbers. I'm still looking at, you know, if San Francisco win or they lose. If New Orleans Saints win or they lose. Houston Texans, I ain't really worried about that. I don't know. I don't know nothing about Houston Texans, but New Orleans and Atlanta. Oh yeah, I don't worry about Atlanta. The NFC teams. Mr. Jerry Jones. He leave the safe alone. Fuck them Saints. I don't really care. Man, y'all don't know about that man. Y'all got locked up down there. Y'all remember Will Smith down in New Orleans? He got killed. They gave this dude 25 to life. And Will Smith was drinking and driving and hit the back of the bull car. The bull get out. Will Smith flash a gun. Bull go back to retrieve his. Somebody shit jammed the way he said, and yo took that man away. I don't even know. I don't even know Will Smith. When I first saw the John, I'm like, Will Smith who? Will Smith, the actor. No, it was Will Smith, the football player. Yeah, he was drunk. Ran his Hummer in the back somewhere. But the Saints, as far as New Orleans, I don't know. They not. They not. They, I mean, I know y'all don't think that New Orleans is saintly. A man said I party hard like Mardi Gras. Yeah, he's in New Orleans or whatever, or whoever or whatever. He always say he party hard like Mardi Gras. That's from fucking. That's from New Orleans. That's what Kobe probably say. Hell, far from it. But shit, go down there. But yo, they got hit with Hurricane Katrina, and what happened? State Farm came down there and did some fraud. and then made it seem like, oh, y'all don't got the right coverage. You don't got the right coverage. The State Farm got indicted for, yeah, defrauding the federal government in the hurricane. I see a thing today, and now they saying that the people that's in Hurricane Helene, yo, FEMA is not prepared to pay everybody $750. And the most people that they not paying are the people that's in Asheville, North Carolina. Now I'm not gonna bring back up this indictment, but I brought up 110 people that got indicted. One of them places was Asheville, North Carolina, and they said that the path that that fucking hurricane took, yo, it, yeah, that shit was moving, but there was planes that were flying right in the middle of it, and it's right on the internet where people can see it. But that part of it doesn't even that doesn't mean anything to anybody unless you care about generational wealth. Because the people that stayed in Asheville, North Carolina, they were staying up in mountains, and the most of the people that stayed up in those mountains, they were American Indians that refused to move. So the government drowned them out. They ain't last time, oh, they just were down there shooting. Blah 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 blah. Shout out to K Marie. But some people now I get to see all of you dance. I see one of you get slapped on video, and I knew that I saw you down in Asheville, North Carolina. And I came back and I said something about it, and you kept trying to say that that wasn't you. That's y'all, all of y'all get out trying to hide who y'all are. I heard that that hurricane hit South Carolina also. So it hit North Carolina, South Carolina. Both where I placed my feet at, and both where what the Alexis Ware case it stems from. All of that Alexis Ware case was in South Carolina, and Greenwood got fucking smashed. So the people had to go to Greenville. Who did y'all hear all of this Alexis Ware? Every fucking time something has to do with rap, look at who the fuck y'all listening to that's telling y'all this story. You got coke sniffers. You got motherfuckers taking LSD, tripping and all that. I try to represent just a different side that, yo, I don't give a fuck what these jokers say. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. I ain't taking no sides. And if it's any side that I'm gonna take three sides. Because he ain't here to defend himself. His mom hasn't said anything yet except for what she knows. So I ain't saying I'm the one gonna speak for him or nothing, but we keep hearing fucking this big teeth, Mr. Ed motherfucking Rainwater try to tell us like he brought this man from poverty to you did what? You like he thought he was Puffy. I was looking at a joint a day about Puffy. Like Puffy, yo, when you were appearing in these videos with people, you was charging them. Charge, yo, Puffy was a cutthroat motherfucker. Charging jokers to put his cars right inside the the video. So now people will realize that they ain't getting the money that they thought they was getting. They being robbed. That shit wasn't. You thought that shit was gonna keep going on, and there wasn't gonna be sooner or later some group or somebody that was going to be able to show us what y'all was doing. I know I wouldn't want to hear it from no fucking Ratchet TV. I wouldn't want to hear it from no Onan TV. I wouldn't want to hear that shit from none of these people in the MO3 sector who will keep talking about breaking fucking news. It's not, you ain't breaking shit. Everybody already fucking knows. That's what feeds y'all dumbasses. Chasing coins, stepping over dollars. That's the way. That's how y'all get down. You can't tell us nothing forensic or anything. Y'all ain't showed us no. I didn't see any autopsy Jones. I ain't see none of that. But what we did see was we showed one channel that showed it looked like it was Mo3 land on, and it was a picture taken in the morgue or in the hospital and where the wound was. The crazy thing about it is, same that person said it was just the name that had me a little hesitant to show it because it was just like when Biggie died. They couldn't show us much of when Biggie died. They just showed us him laying on the table. We don't know if he was getting a fucking procedure done or not. We don't know if it's an autopsy photo. We don't know what it is. But as far as I know, and as far as black and white says, he's dead. I don't need to see no. Y'all seen some sightings of him? I don't play the games these other channels talking about. Oh yeah, he might be alive because we ain't seen a death certificate. Niggas ain't even seen a death certificate of their mother, they brother. But you demanding to see a death certificate of a star, and so you'll go and put out that he might still be alive. So when people say the people that's closest to him, I think that the people that's closest to him shut their mouth for a reason, so they could hear every fucking thing that people can put out. I mean, god damn, we heard. I mean, we heard a whole. It was whole Mo3 sector, and it was all cops in that joint. It was all cops and rat. Everything against this what this man stayed for was rats, filled with rats and child molesters and chumps. We heard a YouTuber call the police like, "Yo, this the thing to do," calling the police on live to put somebody to get somebody booked. Cause what? You got in the book for what? Y'all playing like the police don't have other shit to do. me say these last words. I guess the best that ever did it has to be. Let me see. Y'all have not seen all of these movies that we see out here. Shooter, uh, Cowboy. And just like MO3 said in his song, I can't stand them fucking cowboys. But when I do about Dallas, all I think about is MO3 and how talented he was. And I hope that goes around. But I hate that you don't see this you don't see Mo3 case getting widespread. I mean, listen, you don't see it getting out there as it should, except that it was going one way. And but if you look at going in these old comment sections, people was always saying something about rainwater having something to do with it, and then now we got it in black and white. The receipts on the show. I'm just gonna show you the banks that was involved. We already know Capital One was involved somehow. There was a lot of come up banks that was coming up right in Texas. A lot of y'all congressmen and everything got caught up in the PPP scam. So just as in the Bible, like I said, John the Revelator, he was speaking in coded language. So you gotta learn how to speak in coded language. Maybe go back and look at Daniel. If you read Daniel, Daniel explains Revelations. What's the lawyer name? Daniel White. That's the one that actually took, you know, took over the whole estate. Like I said, I look and see who following, and I be looking at this Nicole who following her. I'll be looking for certain names like Charleston White. That's one of the first names I look for. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna go eat. I just I just want to smoke some legal marijuana before I came on here. It's legal. So I sound like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You can go back and look at the 110 people that got indicted and then go down and see what their names was. And it was saying Stanato and all of that. Those are the names of American Indians or some like I don't know if they were they consider themselves Native American or whatever. But for them to be drowned in the mountains of North Carolina, that wasn't from God, because God said He wouldn't destroy no more by flood; it would be by fire. Have a good day.